Welcome back, guys.
He's lying.
Quick recap of last session. So you guys arrived in the port town of Barham and decided you were going to lodge at the inn that night. And in the middle of the night, Magic Tim and Jib Jib had scampered off to a what would seem to be the old windmill that was part of the first ages of Barham as a city. Like, it's a historic kind of site because it's like one of the oldest buildings there. And so you guys
feel so much better about what I did now.
And you guys caused a ruckus, and then Mio and Robert McGill had some fun at the bar. Or at the inn there. Robert McGill, you thoroughly humiliated
Thanks.
And Mio, you got to do some tarot card readings, and you had actually convinced one of the workers there to follow her dreams, and so yeah, that was a fun moment. And going back to what Jib Jib and Magic Tim, you guys had actually gone to the water park there and actually ended up getting in a fight with a guy and his dog. Magic Tim decided to use a magic missile and kill the guy and his dog. And the city watch chased them all down and are searching for them.
Let's not forget that I was encouraged by Jib Jib.
That's true, yeah.
Were you, though? Were you? That's how you interpreted it.
Pointed at him and made pew-pew sounds.
Oh, sure. Blame the guy who can't talk.
Yeah, convenient.
Fair. That's fair. But yeah, where we left off, Magic Tim, you were being shot at the rooftop, and Jib Jib, you had managed to go into the stable and carriage rentals and actually hijack a horse and a carriage, and off you went. Please roll a D8 for me as you're like taking off on the horse, like.
Oh no.
I'm happy that was my first crit fail. I'm sure it's not that bad, right? It's just an option.
Come on now,
Straight
Matt.
into
Arrives at the guard barracks.
Yeah, straight into the jail.
I know.
You fucking leave town.
Oh no.
Wow, I hope I get a 1 now.
You made it from. So in the midst of like going down alleys there, Jib Jib, you went from the marketplace to the town entrance after taking a few lefts, and then like just going straight through. I don't know. How do you want to describe as you're like barreling down the road?
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't see this coming.
There's no guards at the gates or anything? Like...
Yeah, you do notice that there's guards. I don't have the actual map for it, but we'll just theater of the mind this. But there are actually guards and people rushing through the streets in front of you. Are you trying to dodge them or?
No, they kind of would get out of my way.
Yeah.
But Jib Jib would just be like max speed. If I'm leaving town, then I would be going for the forest or something.
All right, make a dexterity check as you notice some of the guards trying to throw like random objects or like javelins or like trying to shoot an arrow.
No rope at the neck of the horse.
Can I use my danger sense here?
Oh yes.
Shoot to kill.
Put danger sense up.
It gives me advantage on dex saves against things coming at me that I can see.
Okay, so yeah, you notice like your keen kobold eyes kind of like pick out like these forms like come into your vision field of vision. So you're quite aware of them as they. It's almost like happens in slow motion where like they're readying like what they're about to throw at you. But yeah, please make a dex save or at advantage, please. All right. So as you start going through, you actually start dodging like all of the stuff being thrown at you. It does like rebound off the cart, and you hear like some of it ricochet and off and like hit people. Like fuck!
I snarl at people who are too close.
They all fucking try and jump out of the way. But yeah, you do notice another series of guards there who are trying to stop you there. Some of them are armed with crossbows there, and they're going to try and fire at you. But please make another dex save there at advantage as you are prepared for these, as some of the guards on the top of the town entrance along the wall. Yeah.
Jib would just like 1 foot up with the reins in his hands. Jib! Like whip the horses.
There's you notice like these arrows just flying past you just as you go by. Some of them almost hitting you, like some of them like just puncturing the back of the cart there. But you're also. You notice, here, I'll bring you over. I think this might help. So you're going down this way, essentially, from the marketplace. You're coming up this way, if you can see where I'm...
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's actually, you're about here right now. So I'll say that on your right and left, you notice that there's like 2 side streets there. Do you want to barrel ahead, or which way do you think you would go? What do you want to do?
Path of least resistance, definitely. I wouldn't go towards the burning fire or the pond again, so it looks like straight out is my choice there. Jib would he's gonna try and hide somewhere in a forest or something would be a good idea. Oh, 9 isn't the windmill, okay. What's 9?
9.
Under construction.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was the windmill too.
I thought that was fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but we can't hear you, Adam, if you're talking.
Uh-oh.
Wow, great.
Highway to the danger zone.
I'm so excited to test out my escape plan.
Hi, we hear you.
Sorry about that.
All good.
Hey, are.
So you didn't hear any of that?
Nope.
Not much. Jib would go straight out.
Okay. You're going straight out. All right. All right. So you managed to go from as you go through. You pass by these 2 side streets that you notice like scurrying people like rushing away from like this kobold on a carriage, like just barreling down. They're just rushing by. But yeah, you do make it past here. And right around here is actually the city gates that I had mentioned before. That you can see like people along the top there, kind of like rushing along. It's not a very high wall, but it's still at quite an advantage there above you. But as you rush past, you do notice that they train their crossbows on you again.
Oh my god.
Jib Jib. Please roll another deck save at advantage.
Okay. What did you roll? What did I roll? Yeah.
So all of these, how would you like to get the fuck out of? How would you like to do this? As you just leave town.
Slow mode, slow motion, dodging bolts. The horse is just when I'm out of town.
All of these shots just completely fucking miss you. Like as you just you're out of town.
I do a backflip on the wagon too, dodging stuff.
Right on. So I will give you inspiration point for that. That was quite fun. We're going to go over to Magic Tim there. Now that he is at, you notice a guard on the rooftop there. We're going to go back into initiative here, Evan, as
All right.
these guys are going to... Right up.
Well, last we rolled, you had done the guards had already attacked me. That's where we left off.
Oh,
So
that's
should
right,
it
eh?
not be my turn?
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I guess I...
All good. All good. Just because
All
when I logged on there, I saw that they had already rolled after my last turn there, so I'm assuming. But yeah, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I really hope you get a kick out of it. I actually cast Alter Self on myself. Oh, it didn't pop up. That's weird.
You're weird.
And I'm choosing aquatic form, so I basically turn into a red Robert McGraw. And I hop in the water, and I'm going to go under the water, and then swim under the dock, and get off the map, hopefully, if that works.
I guess, yeah.
That's not even close to how I sound.
I currently have a swimming speed equal to my walking speed, and can breathe underwater. Whoa.
He does it.
Uh-oh,
God damn it, he
no.
does it.
Yeah, I guess he does it. So please roll me a D8, please, Magic Tim.
2.
See where you end up. 2.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna bring you right back here, buddy.
Right back where I'm black map. Oh shit!
They're technically not here, so I'll just get rid of them. But
Cool. On my way there, I can basically it says right here in the spell. Where is it? While the spell lasts, you can end one option as an action to gain the benefits of a different one. So while on my way there, as an action, can I switch from aquatic adaptation to change appearance? And I'm gonna make myself look like a gnome.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you there, bud. Could you repeat that?
Oh, okay. So as
Sorry.
part of the spell, the second sentence actually, it says while the spell lasts, you can end one option as an action to gain the benefits of a different one. So on my way there, I'm going to change from aquatic adaptation to change appearance, and I'm gonna make myself look like a gnome.
Okay. So yeah, you. How do you describe how you're doing this as
Basically,
you're coming?
I crawl out of the water somewhere safely, shake myself off, and as I'm shaking myself off, my appearance changes from a kobold into that of a gnome wearing a black coat, and like I'm still wearing the same clothes and stuff, but I look like a gnome now. And yeah, I guess I head over to the inn and I just walk on by, just hello, I'm a gnome. Good day.
All right. Please make a performance check. As I'll say that you are further back as you do see these guys coming in, but yeah, please make a performance check as you're coming
Cool.
by, or deception, whichever you prefer.
Deception would probably be better. I already rolled performance though, and yeah, I'll 6.
Ooh. One of these guards is going to be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
We're not getting good rolls here.
hold on there, lad. What? Don't come any closer.
No,
What's
this is
what's your
fine.
business
He's
here?"
getting to do what he wants, but
Oh, I just like
Adam
to get a
needs to
room
know.
for the night. I'm just passing through town,
like, this is pretty cool. This would work.
Sorry, but the innkeeper's not taking any more people in tonight. You're gonna have to find somewhere
He
else.
lost his best waitress.
Could you direct me to the town gates then? Maybe I could just hit the road then. I guess if there's
Attendance
no
is
more
fucked.
rooms.
We can't have more than 10 people, or else the people would get angry and leave.
I'm sorry, sir, but them's the rules. You're gonna have to turn around.
Okay, no. What I'm asking you is, could you point me to like the gates to leave town then? So I can make my way on the open road. I thought I'd stop here the night, but I guess there's no more room. Okay. Well, I'll be off then if you could just point me in the right direction.
Yes, there is actually the Barham's Tavern. Like, it's better known as a tavern, but you can probably get a few rooms there for the night. They do have some accommodations, although not quite as well. It's a matter of preference, really.
Alrighty, well, I'll head over there then. Thank you very much. Have a good day, Sonny.
All right.
I'll walk over in
you
the
wanna
direction
get
he
there,
points
Steve?
me.
Yeah, he's going to point you off in the. Hold on, I gotta look at. He's like, oh fuck! That's just right down the far end of the road there, sir. Right just before the monastery.
Oh, okay, I'll head there. Thank you, Sonny.
All right.
Blessings upon you.
Yeah, you too, sir.
And yeah, I'll head off there.
All right, we're gonna pop over to Mio and Robert McGill as you guys are as you guys left off. You guys managed to get talking to Sergeant Giraldi there, who was talking to you guys, and so he said that he would probably I guess see, like, after you guys helped put out the windmill, he said that he could probably use you guys in the investigation. So he's bringing you guys upon like this heavily barricaded area there.
SWAT. They're SWAT cars.
They are large. You notice carriages that seem to not be carried by horses. No.
Robert, stop laughing crazily. We are here to do a job.
Oh, damn it! It's the feds! They got here first!
Jess, we're supposed to be
Careful, son,
helping them.
This is no laughing matter. You don't want to fuck with these guys.
He is not a little child. He is an old man. Older than you, perhaps.
Robert takes out a pair of sunglasses, slowly puts them on.
I'm sorry. I don't know how much football gears and all. He like shrugs. That's not the point now. Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's.
What's the case then, Sergeant?
What's the stitch?
What's the sitch?
Well,
What's the 2-0?
Jess, what is
seems
the
like there's there was a murder that took place at the playground there. So this is for a little bit further back. You guys are talking like just before the gate. But he is like there was a murder. Now I don't want this to be sounding offensive, but it was 2 kobolds, and it seems like what happened at the windmill and what happened here are too unlikely to be a coincidence. We think they might be connected, but we might need your help. I don't know how you feel about that.
That is not
Sounds
offensive.
like
Kobolds build
racial-
pink skins all the time.
Sounds like racial profiling to me.
Jess, of course, my partner disagrees. He would be one of those romping around, you know, stab, stab, it's okay.
They always blame the kobold.
I mean, we did have eyewitnesses that saw him do it in broad daylight. So like,
Oh, good, we have description then.
yes,
Oh no.
it's not just off of the. Well, yeah, dude, you did it out in the open.
All good.
Well, that will make it so much easier. I'm sure, you know, with your pink skin eyes, you can't really tell the difference, other than Mio Mio is beautiful, of course.
I try not to profile. I'm sorry if I caused any offense. I was just trying to speak the facts of it.
Yes, of course.
All right then, Sonny.
Anyway, I appreciate all the help that you guys were at the windmill there. I figured you would at least have a valuable voice here if we needed it. So come on.
Yes, we would be specialists, I think. Especially if it's 2 kobolds.
Yes, we did get a description of those 2, but we'll have to see when we get to the warrant officer.
Let's get
so
interviewing the witnesses.
So he takes you guys through. You see, like, some of the guards are like eyeing you guys as you come through. Some of them are on edge.
Prance the entire
visibly.
time.
You see one of them kind of raise his club, and then you see his buddy like fucking calm down. He pushes it down.
I like it. It doesn't matter. When I'm walking over the bridge, if we're going over the bridge, it is a catwalk the entire time.
Nice, doing it with style.
Pose, halfway bend.
Do a performance check for me.
Crown, darling. Yes.
Performance. You see, some of the guards that some of the guards that were just very statuesque before, some of them are turning heads visibly.
I want I don't know how, but I want to signal Robert McGill for magical effect. Go. Because I don't have prestidigitation or anything. But
You
go.
can whisper out of the side of the mouth.
I'm gonna wink at him and bardic inspiration. Come on.
That huge slow motion elbow nudge wink. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah! A light just beams down on Mio Mio. I drop back as the scene of pouring water on it. There's suddenly a chair there, and then it's water, or then it's light coming down.
It's like he's touching a carrot or something, hanging to a stick, and then he's holding it over you as you're walking through.
Ah, beautiful.
Crisscrossing spotlights, fireworks.
But as you guys approach, they let you guys through with style, and then you notice coming up, you see this kind of haughty, very very kind of uptight official kind of military figure, and he kind of looks down. And it's you're late, Geraldir. It's yes, Warrant Officer Holtar, I actually procured some help. He's thank you, Geraldi, but I will take it from here. Your You're not needed. It's like, excuse me? And it's like, yes, I will speak to these two. You're no longer needed. This is my operation now.
It sounds like
You see, like,
his
Giraldi kind of, like,
necromancer.
grits his teeth, and then he, like, looks
Something
at you, and he's like,
Featherbottom. Lord Featherbottom. Or whatever.
well, both of you, have a good day, I guess. I will, just be off over here. Yes, over there, please.
Giraldi, before you go, darling, let us know if there's any more information on the windmill, of course. We don't know for sure if they are connected.
Yes, well, these two will, sorry. Let me recollect myself there. Yes, the details on the windmill there, it was one of the oldest buildings here in our town, and so it seemed that it was started by a spell, something to ignite it. So I'm no magic expert. And then there were two people involved, both charred but not dead, and not terribly injured.
You're saying they were charred but not terribly injured?
Yes,
you know
just
charred
crispy
means?
on the outside. You know.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
around
really
the gills
trust
a
this
little,
Giraldi
brother.
guy. I mean, no wonder the other guy doesn't want him here.
Yes, I know. Well,
Yes,
thank you,
well-
Giraldi. Ciao, darling.
Yeah, get gone, you dumbass.
Whoa.
You see the warrant officer who's like, cucks, right?
Yes, hello, darling. I am Mio Mio. It's wonderful for you to meet me.
Like,
And
I
I,
will be
put up
asking
my
the
hand.
questions here, madam. Now, it seems that you are both involved in putting out the windmill, correct?
Mio
We
Mio.
may have had a little hand in that, or should I say a little fart in that. Robert wipes, some dust off his shoulder.
I don't know what you did, but I
I
appreciate
farted at it.
the
That's what
efforts.
happened.
Yes, he was quite flatulent.
And I was told from Giraldi's men that you were accompanying a band coming in.
I don't
I was
remember
wondering
telling
if you
that to
wouldn't
you.
mind. I'm sorry?
We were accompanying a band coming in.
What band?
Yes, a group, correct?
Yeah,
I'm not in a
the
band.
captain and we were in a band. The captain and his seaman.
I don't remember that. I think I would remember semen, though.
Are you sure we weren't in a band? I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we were, weren't we?
I don't know, Robert. Now you have me all confused. Were we in the band? What are you talking about?
We were at a restaurant first, and then we went on a cruise, and we became part of a band.
Yes, and there was Peeves and Terry. Are they part
And
of
now,
our...
and now we're criminal investigators.
Yes, we are criminal investigators. Mio, Mio, and Robert. Now, what were you
Yes,
saying?
well,
Yes, that was our band. Peeves, Teaver, Terry, Robert, and Mio, Mio. Clearly. I am the singer.
yes. Well, it seems that due to hearing some of our witnesses here as well at the beach, and regarding what we heard over at the windmill, it would seem that it was a
He's talking
kobold
like band, like a group of
that
people.
had caused the murder here.
Yes, that
what
is
I
what
mean about
Gilby
this?
said.
You see what I mean, Meow? They're racial profiling again, always blaming the kobolds.
Always blaming kobolds, like they could
We
never
had
stand
many
the
witnesses.
Okay, that's fine. Fair. I don't understand why you're accusing us of anything. You were clearly not.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not accusing you of anything, madam. I'm just saying, you guys, I was wondering if you, being kobolds, would know if these individuals that had caused a ruckus here, caused the murder.
I see. So because we are kobolds, we are experts on all kobold murders.
You listen here, buddy. I know 3 kobolds. All right.
Harry, come over here.
I've known 3 kobolds. My ex-wife, the guy at the hot dog stand, and Meow Meow here. That's it. That's all I know.
I am not his ex-wife. I would like to make that point clear.
I don't know what your relationship is, but it is not relevant. It seems that I need a magical expert. Are either of you proficient in the arcane?
Robert is quite profane, I'll tell you that.
You know what? I can't even disagree with that.
Yes, Robert. Yes, he shall do. I think I can also help. And what are the descriptions of the kobolds? Maybe we do know them. Who knows? You haven't told us anything. Tell.
The witnesses said that there were 2 kobolds, one wearing dark robes, and another rather small and a little bit more jumpy, but was I forget, is Jib Jib wearing what's Jib Jib wearing again?
Pretty sure he's wearing like plate mail or chain mail or something.
If you don't know, he's not wearing nothing.
I thought he was wearing a loincloth. That's it.
Oh, Jib Jib's naked?
And one that wearing much less.
Okay, then. So we got
identified as kobolds.
We got 2 kobolds, one that's tiny and naked.
So a baby. We're looking for a baby.
Yeah, the first question we have to ask is what is a kobold? I've never heard of this before. What is a kobold?
Is he all right? Is he senile?
No, yes, I apologize. He's very good at what he does. Very expert, long time. But sometimes, a little cuckoo. Robert, hello.
Is that kind of pastry or something?
Yes, Robert, we'll get you a pastry soon. But first we're looking for a mother and her child, it seems.
A raspberry kobold. Okay, yeah, we gotta look for a mother and her child.
Yes, one dark robes, one small naked thing. Did the dog try to eat baby? What happened? What's the scenario? Let us see the witness. I snap my fingers.
What I missed.
I will give you some witnesses, but we will go over to.
Oh shoot!
It's Robert.
It's Eldris
Mio.
Yes, I am the Eldris.
I turned invisible just now. Whoops.
Hey, now it seems like you'd be in charge of our justice system.
Definitely.
The all-honorable Mio.
That was hilarious.
I like the idea that Mew is snapping her fingers, and as she's snapping her fingers, Robert just instantly starts snapping his fingers, not knowing exactly why.
Do they sound like wet fingers, though, somehow?
They're like, oh no, he's wet. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not in a band. What are you talking about? No, we're in a band. Is it Pivas and Terry? Is that what they are? Oh, fuck, that was good.
Okay, so, Matt, I'm in a little bit of unknown territories here, so I brought you over to the world map. So here's where Barum is, and here's roughly around where Jib Jib is. Are you what is Jib Jib's mindset right now, so I can kind of get an idea of how I can make this work?
Jib Jib is just leaving the city. I'm not going to go anywhere else. I do have companions that I need, but Jib Jib is hot, so he needs to hide. So he's gonna abandon the cart and get into the woods. Right?
Okay,
Gotta
so
wait for the heat
just
to cool.
anywhere like within distance there. Okay, so yeah, certainly you can make your way out of town there. Try and after coming up a little bit further the road, you can pull off to the side. Like, what would you like to do as far as how would you like to go about this?
I'd love to
As
pull the reins and the cart slams to a stop and Jib Jib gets out and looks around. He unties the horses and slaps them in the leg and they run away. And I want to flip over the wagon.
all right, make a strike check.
My
Add advantage because you probably have like a lot of fucking adrenaline going right now.
If it needs it, I'll roll inspiration too. Okay. I'll do that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna need it.
There it is.
That fucking cart like just flipped over.
Yeah, I'm like struggling.
Shatters.
But then I remember that guy told me to lift with my legs, and I'm like, and throw another thing really far.
Splinters of wood.
Reminiscent of like Otax in your ear, like, do it, little man, do it! Get out of there! Get to the chopper!
And then I want to bounce, sort of like a rabbit or a frog into the forest, like, boing, boing, boing.
Alrighty, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just get your token, and I'm gonna bring you over to a generic map there that I have.
Insanity, I love it.
Well, it's not. It doesn't have to be bad. Why you gotta fucking make? No, anyway, no.
I said I love it.
You guys picture that though, being like, boing, 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 boing.
I know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Either that or it's gotta be like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
No, he's more in a rush.
Oh, so then it's definitely yeah too. Doing, doing, doing.
All right, so Jib
Like
Jib.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Not there yet. Sorry, I gotta come down. There we go. So Jib Jib, you find yourself
There's
at
so much.
a spot in the road
There's
there
blood
that
everywhere.
you notice is pretty open and kind of quiet. What would you like?
Jib Jib would just like start sniffing the ground and looking around for somewhere similar to the Broken Claws setup. I don't know, a dark part of the forest, or try and climb a tree somewhere. Just try and like hide out.
Okay. Make a survival check.
This is a good tree.
I like this one.
I like this one
I'm
actually.
too zoomed in. Which one?
You know, as you try and get that scent of like that familiar kobold scent that would usually kind of linger in the area, that usually kind of find a direction. Sadly, with a 13, it's not enough to really give you much to go on. It's very, very, very faint at that. There's a hint of it, but you're not quite sure of like where it's a far off scent.
He doesn't remember much from his days in the Scouts.
It's okay. He goes and like points like a dog real quick. And then just goes in that direction, like sniffing and walking.
Like Gollum.
Alrighty. So as you go over there, what is it? Are you looking for anything in particular?
His safety and kobolds.
All right. You do find like some pretty like open kind of resting areas, like kind of shrouded by the various trees that are around the area. But yeah, you do you can find a place of like kind of serenity for the time being. Yeah.
That works.
nothing seems to be too far off. Like you're away from the chaos. This seems like a pretty safe place to your,
Yeah, I wouldn't sit still
but
too long, but that's all he would do is sort of just search and hide and search and hide.
okay. With that, we'll go over back to Magic Tim. It's all right. And Magic Tim was.
Into the tavern, I am a gnome.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Magic Tim to make a roll a D8, please, because you.
Well,
He
he
just
pointed me
pointed
in
you
the right
off.
direction.
He pointed you in a
Alright.
direction. He pointed you. Let's see if you can find it.
He's like, oh yeah, just take a left on Sycamore Street.
Should I roll again? Because I rolled another 2.
You fucking end right back at the riverside.
There's an off ramp,
It's like
but
an
it's
episode
not
of the
complete.
Twilight Zone.
He's like,
You
yeah,
see
and he just
guards
pulls
are-
right back up. What the fuck?
Guards kind of look at you confused, and then they like the guy's like, "Sir, did you get lost?"
He goes in
I
the bushes
did,
and
I'm
immediately comes out
sorry.
the bushes.
I'm sorry I did get lost, Sonny. I need proper directions. I'm a forgetful dog, you see.
I can't see that well in the dark.
Yeah.
Magic Tim, you do hear you do hear people going or like some of the guards like interviewing some of the Yaga Furies there. You can hear K-Rock like loud talking to Vin. Something about like, oh shit, man! I once saw somebody shit out a whole mattress. Know what I'm fucking saying? And
What's
then,
going
like, Vin's
on
like,
over there? It
no,
seems
I
to
don't
be a
believe
bit
it.
of a ruckus.
But yeah, we're just interviewing some of the people staying here. It seemed that we did find a kobold in dark robes, and then we arrested a dragonborn.
You arrested a
being
dragonborn? Why'd you arrest a
unruly.
dragonborn? Unruly, you say? Well, hard.
We did
Does
find
that
a
mean that there's-
kobold with a description of dark robes, but he was white, so that wasn't the right description that we got. But he did
geez,
say he
right?
would
He's not that good at
cooperate,
improv.
so we took him in. But the dragonborn wasn't happy about it.
I don't know why he's this.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Just the way brain works.
You know what? I'll just head off in this direction here. I'm gonna just go walk around town, but thank you for warning me. I guess there might be some ruffians about tonight.
Yes, sir. Please stay safe.
All right.
Oh yeah, the inn. It's or the tavern, right at the very end of the street, sir. Right before the monastery.
Right at... Okay, and which building's the monastery? What does it look like?
It's a giant walled-off building there with the monastery in it.
Alrighty, well, thank you
You can't
very
miss
much.
it, sir.
And I will head down straight to the end of the street and stop where he told me to stop, and then head into, hopefully, I see the tavern, I hope.
As you're going down, I'm going to actually pull you over to this map here.
Alright.
And I'm just going to clear some of this up. Do we want to take like a
Monastery.
5-minute break?
Sure.
I mean, I'm good to
I
keep
get to
going,
read
but if
my
you guys want to take a break,
All
we
right.
can take a break.
I was just...
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, somebody drew dick on my map. I'm honored.
It's tradition.
It's
It
tradition.
really is
man.
tradition.
So Magic Tim, you are right here. Yeah, he told you to
Do
you not want
at
a
the
5
very
minute?
end of the street. Do we want to take a 5 minute? I'm sorry, I got it mixed.
Either way, it depends on you guys. I heard Alex say he has to go to the bathroom, so might as well
Okay,
take
yeah.
a 5-minute break.
Everybody take a 5 minute, yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Break.
My God. This is ridiculous. Robert and I are having a hoot.
I'm having lots of fun too. I'm not doing much, but I'm still having lots of fun. I just envisioned covering myself in mud and like painting on my face like Rambo and going back into town to get you guys. I have a climbing speed. I can do that. I can just come and run across the building. I'm gonna be so suspicious too, like. It's okay. You know what I figured out is the only thing that stands is really old people. You know what I mean? How about we buy for a relatively cheap price? Repairs for a really old hospital. And I already healed two people I got rid of. So you're like, relax, like gentlemen, like calm down. You were supposed to get prestidigitation.
Fucking Robert's lighting me? That was perfect.
You can do that with prestidigitation as well. It just doesn't have like a mechanical light to it.
Yeah, my walk down the runway was fun.
What's our band called again?
You're talking about the group you guys came with, the Yaga Furies.
Oh no, not that one. The one that Robert and I came with. It was like the boat and seamen.
The captain.
Oh,
Seaman. No, the captain and seaman.
The captain and seamen.
Or
Yeah.
captain and seaman, yeah. That was, oh god, when you guys
Yeah.
started making those jokes, I was like, okay, I need
both of
to
you
be
get an inspiration point for that.
Back
Both
up
of you
to
get an
2.
inspiration point.
I think me and Jib Jib escaping was fucking epic. I won't lie. Jib Jib just did Jib Jib get one for his horse thing?
Yeah, I used it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's see. Well, let's see what Magic Tim pulls off here.
Oh, he's like, okay, I need to find somewhere to hold up for the night, and then
I
get
did
the
really
fuck out of
like your
Dodge.
shape change and then transition into the gnome. I did think that was really cool.
Yeah, that
Because
was
it makes
actually
sense.
really
They're looking for a kobold,
Yeah.
right?
It made
A
sense, yeah.
gnome.
Because you can change your appearance. You said you could even change your race. I'm like, all right, he's just like a really pig-nosed gnome.
Exactly.
He's not pretty.
It's
Not
just
from
I
a
know
kobold
he's
to
not
that.
pretty, no.
He's got a
I
pig
look
nose.
like-
He's Pigu.
He's Pigu.
Oh my god, yes, I make myself look like Pigu, yeah. Perfect.
Oh yeah, across the universe thing. I love it. Fuck it. You walk in as Pigu.
So yeah, I walk in there and I'm just like, oh, excuse me, is there anywhere no can get a rope? I've got gold.
Are you just asking?
You got.
Are you just asking?
I'd walk up to the barkeep or the person that looks as if they're the owner of the establishment. I'm assuming there's some sort of
No.
leader
Sorry.
or-
Let me. So you're going to be actually walking through the entire town here. You still
the
have
entire
to
town?
Oh yeah, dude. This is like at the far end of
okay,
town.
so I'm making.
Sorry, I
Alright.
didn't make a chance to make this clear, but yeah, I'm gonna have you roll some deception and some performance checks there. But yeah, so you're as you come out there after the guy just pointed you off down the street, you notice this like most of the street's been like kind of cleared off from people, like the even like kobolds and stuff, but like is full of like more guards. You see that there's like these full kind of plated like soldiers walking around with like these purple capes, and they're like starting to kind of secure like various points. But yeah, you see this going up to here. What would you like to do?
60.
Well, I would just like
This could be
walk on by kind of thing, I guess. Like there's basically a barricade saying that like you can't pass here kind of thing.
Yeah, so there's guards posted at the outpost, or not the outpost, sorry.
The smithy. I think that's where I am. 5.
Well, you're going from here to here, like the little X.
Oh,
so
okay,
that's
okay,
right
okay,
there is
okay.
where like you see like clusterings of like guards. But if you're approaching, one of them is like, "Hey, sorry, there's a curfew now. You have to state your business. What are you doing
Well,
out?"
the inn wouldn't put me up, and I'm just looking for a room to stay the night. I'm just passing through town. The inn said they wouldn't be able to put me up because they're out of rooms, and the guard there directed me. They said there's a tavern just over here. Is this it right here?
Like, oh, I don't really know. Like, there wouldn't be.
The tavern you just came from, I think or the inn you just came from, the tavern is way down at the end there. But I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a deception as followed by a performance, please.
Deception. Performance.
Magic
Fuck.
and Game
Oh.
is
So your story is convincing.
the world is a weave.
Your story is convincing because it is like accurate, because he did tell you that, you know, it's at the far end. They have lodgings there. So your story checks out.
But it's supposed to be.
But
like,
there's
it's
something
like
about
so there'd be,
like your illusion that kind of like
stuff on the weave.
there's something that kind of he
Or
like
something.
gives you the stink eye, and he's
Why are you
like,
looking at me like that, buddy?
"Sir, do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions there? You seem to be out pretty late there, and you know, are you not aware of the city lockdown?"
No, no one's really told me anything. I noticed there was a little bit of ruckus going on, but I
Yes.
was just out on an evening stroll.
Yes,
I
well,
mean,
it
I'm
seems like
passing
an
through the
evening
tower
stroll is a
there,
bad
so-
idea. It seems there's been a murder in the city, sir.
Oh,
And to be out this late is not exactly warranted.
There's a murder in the town. Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad I'm just
Yes.
passing through that. If there's actually a murder, like where's the city gate? I don't want to really stay here in the town tonight. That if there's a murder.
Sorry, sir, nobody's. We already just. It seemed had another commotion there at the gate. It seemed like one of the suspects had actually escaped by carriage.
Oh,
So
well,
city's on full lockdown. Nobody gets in or out.
Woohoo!
We've had to call in some
Okay.
outside help.
well, I'm just gonna head to the tavern over there. I mean, is that all right? I mean,
Well, we're going to have to. If you're going right to the tavern, we're going to have to escort you.
oh, by all means, I'd feel much safer knowing that there was a murderer about with some guards around.
All right, so you notice that they start to take you up there, and one of the guards is going to question you as you're going up. So he's going to say, "So where did you say you were from again?"
Oh, I'm from here and there. I'm just a drifter. I actually tagged along on a fishing boat down here, and they just dropped me off. I'm just from a small little, hamlet on the coast. Nowhere you'd have heard of. It's not even on the maps.
That's highly unlikely if you're just visiting through here. How did you say you got here again? Here and there is not exactly a place around here on Onderin, sir.
Oh, I just came here on one of the boats. I told you I got a lift on the fishing boats from another little, skimmy there, so.
I don't seem to recall you mentioning boats, sir. You said you were from
Yes, I
here
did.
and there, just anywhere on the map that we wouldn't know about.
I literally
did
said
say.
I'm from here
Oh,
and
you did say
there.
it?
I
Oh,
came
that's-
in on one of the fishing boats.
Oh, yes. Where were you coming from? Sorry.
Oh, no place you would have heard of. Town.
Well,
Sorry,
let's
I'm a
find it
little
on the
funny
map,
there.
shall we? And he actually unveils a map of
Oh, sure.
favorites.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I don't actually have a fucking map of
You've got
Faerun
the-
ready. But,
You've got the one guard whose hobby is cartography.
Apparently, right?
Please roll a. I almost want to say insight at or insight or investigation at disadvantage because
Oh boy.
like just because of how your story is matching up.
16.
All right, he's going.
And I point at the nearest coastal village, and I'm like, that place right there. I'm sorry, I'm not really literate. Oh shit.
Yeah, he notices as he's watching your finger, he kind of notices this unsurety of this twitch. You're like,
He's lying.
and as much as you try and point somewhere on the map,
Just relax.
and he goes, that town is that town doesn't exist anymore, right?
Well, I haven't been home in a long time. What happened?
Sir, I'm going to need you to come with me. And he is actually going to pick you up by the arm.
I'd thoroughly like it if you let me go. Can I contest?
You certainly can. But do you mind if we head over to Robert McGill and Mio Mio for the time being? As you
Gareth is
guys
gonna have to
are,
shoot his way out.
as you guys are, oh, where'd Robert McGill go?
He deleted himself last time.
Oh shit! Here, buddy, I'll get your token.
Yeah. He disappeared. He turned into gas again.
I'm very
Gross.
sorry. Oh my God, Robert, no!
Oh,
I
he's
guess
done
I'm
this-
gay.
He does this frog thing
like
where he
Lloyd,
blows up all of a sudden. Careful not to touch him, he becomes flatulent again.
His throat actually goes.
I would love that. Oh.
I'd
Alright.
club you.
His eyeballs go buggy.
Let's take a look at where the victims were murdered and see if there's any clues.
Yes, you look at them. I will talk to the people.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Let me get some witnesses here.
Whoops.
No, that was my bad.
I don't know how to use Roll20.
I'll cover the witnesses. You look at the markings. Look for any magic. Yes?
I'm very good at looking at the ground.
Good job, Robert. Very useful. I will say that you do have a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, there you go, buddy.
Nice.
All right, here.
Good luck, Robert.
She's like, do the best you that you can do.
I believe in you, Robert. You impressed me earlier with the light.
But not with the smell.
So who wants to go first? As far as do we want? You
Mio
wanna
Mio,
do-
you go first.
All right. So Mio Mio, after a bit, you see the warrant officer orders one of his men to go fetch the witnesses. And he's like, yes, these two were right in sight of the event. Tell the our investigative assistant here, Mio, what happened? Oh yeah, he's
Yes,
supposed to be.
I am Eldris Mio. Tell me what happened, darlings.
I'm sorry. My name is Thad, and I was in sight of the murder that took place. It was two kobolds. It happened so fast. One of the there was a guy and his dog. I guess the dog got loose, and one of the kobolds was playing with them. And I guess there was a situation where I guess that one of them upset the dog, and then the guy came over and tried to get his dog, and the kobolds were causing a ruckus, and one of the girl pipes up and she's like, I think one of them said his name was one of them was screaming about I think I got a name, Jib.
Back. Damn it.
I did get a name, Jib. But there was another one that was in a dark cloak there. He was shouting about recompense, and then he cast a magic missile, and it was horrible. And she starts to like cover her face.
So you say the dog was off leash. Is this off leash park?
Yes. Well, we usually do have leashes there, but yeah, we usually let it. There are free dog reign through here, but everybody does have to pick up.
Yes, I see. And the one playing with him, the Jib. He was same size as dog, smaller, bigger. You said he was small kobold, or one was small, one was big. Which was which?
He was the one that was a small. Yeah, he was a smaller one playing with the other dog there. But he was a smaller, and then I guess he didn't talk much except for I did hear Jib.
Is this like a Pikachu thing?
I think so, ma'am. Kind of. I don't know what that means, actually. I don't know what Pikachu is.
Somebody
Never mind. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
I've heard of a Pokemon.
And so it was.
I'm traumatized, ma'am.
It was the other one that shot the dog and man. Yes.
Yes, he used some kind of a spell there. It happened so fast. It was just like pew, pew, pew. Who goes and kills a man and his dog?
Yes, I agree. Killing a dog is not a good thing.
Yes.
I will do my best. Do you have any more description? The color of their skin, anything like that? Anything helps?
The boy Thad is just like, well, one of them was he did have reddish kind of scales under. I did get to see his scales there, but both of them were kind of orangey red.
Okay, so which was reddish scales and which one was orangey red?
They're the same.
Orangey red was kind of in cloak, and then the orange one was naked.
Perfect. Okay, I have a good description. Was there any more witnesses or just you two? I'd like to cross-examine.
Yeah, we can. Well, we just saw what we saw. We can get you some more. There were more people, but we, I guess, had a clearing. But we'll. The warrant officer's like, yes, they're no longer needed. Don't worry, we will see if there's any more witnesses. But do those? Did you manage to get anything of use from them?
Yes, I've gotten a good description of what they look like, and so I'll be better able to find them when I do, hopefully. It does seem the scenario was sort of led on by the dog off leash. If he was bigger than the little one, the mother might be afraid that the baby will be eaten. This is fair. Dog big, eat baby.
Ma'am, that's no miss, that's no excuse to kill somebody.
I do shudder when he calls me ma'am.
Oh,
Ma'am? Do you have any idea who I am?
do you have
Mio
any
Mio
idea
might
who
murder
I
someone.
I don't care who you are. I am here helping you, and you have the audacity to call me ma'am? Robert! I walk over to Robert.
I don't deal with pronouns. Oh God, we're gonna go over to Robert McGill real quick. As you come up, what would you be looking for as you see like an outline of the I guess the forms that they had mentioned of the people?
Robert is looking for clues. He wants to see if there's anything that criminals might have left behind that might be help to the investigation.
All right. Yeah. Make an investigation check first.
All right.
We'll see. As you, Robert McGill, you do manage to kind of, as you're inspecting like the outline of, you see that everything has been kind of left, regardless, like the bodies have been moved, but they do have like everything else that's been left untouched. So you do manage to kind of get some kind of as you're kind of looking at some of the chalk marks against the bottom of the
They ain't catching me.
the dock here, the bridge, you notice like some singeing that could be arcane related. That seems kind of familiar. Please make a
I specifically said I look like the baby.
an Arcana check, please.
All right.
This is clearly a child.
None of them are talking about how I was screaming in pain.
It's okay.
From what?
I pretended like the dog hurt me.
Oh yeah. You should tell Adam.
I pretended to die and everything.
Yeah.
Arcana. So
You know what? Hold on. I wanna use my thin spo.
oh
I take
shit.
inspiration. I'm whipping it out. I'm gonna roll that
All right,
again.
buddy. Roll it again.
Ah, damn. All right.
So, Robert, you're do you have glasses?
No.
No. Okay.
Glasses.
All right. So your vision is just like it's either old age or like as you're trying to inspect to see if it's like magic related.
He does have
you're
a
like,
thin film.
noise.
There's a thin film of slime over his eye.
It's Professor Farnsworth without his glasses.
Like cobalt cataracts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just glazed.
I did give you. Oh, it won't help. I was like, I gave you Bardic Inspiration, but it's too late now too.
But yeah, with that, you manage to kind of indicate that something has, or like something along the lines was shot from afar from here. But if you can't tell if it's magic or not, even for your sorcery level. Just an off day for
It
you.
would appear the victims were killed. That's all I can figure out.
Wonderful. I'm assuming I'm not there yet. I took one.
It looks like these victims
like, oh, is that
killed.
what you've deduced? I thought you would be of some magical benefit.
Hey, screw you two.
And we're
Join
the
my
ones that are
press.
going to get arrested. I'm just
I'm
waiting
doing
for
my
this
best.
actually.
Don't you see I have a thin film of slime on my eye?
Which way is north?
You should jump in the water to get more
Where am I?
slime on your face.
Where
Robert,
am I,
maybe you need-
February?
Robert, it's been a while since you took a bath. Maybe you should take a bath and then try again. I like yellow. You're looking kind of hard.
You should just dehydrated.
Dehydrated. No, I'm investigating a murder. I don't have time for a bath.
Okay, but I can
At
hear
this
your
point-
eyes closing.
Robert is going to take kind of a walk around the site of the murder and maybe I mean, what else could we do? We talked to the witnesses.
Yeah, so you just
check the
you
site.
outlined to see what could have been the cause, but you weren't able to determine it at first glance. But you
All right,
can.
I'm gonna go
that was
back.
the dog. Like,
Sorry, what?
okay.
We need to see the bodies.
Oh yes.
Yes. Let me. It's a gruesome sight, but if you must, and he like snaps his fingers for the men to. You have one of the guards pull you over.
I have seen much worse
and-
than you could throw me.
As you, we'll just theater to the mind this, but as you, he pulls you up to the spot, maybe over here actually, like way at the far end where they've actually kind of like given the body some privacy. Like you see like these true draped kind of white draped forms on the ground there. What do you guys?
It looks like they were murdered.
Yeah, I want to uncover the bodies while Robert says that. Yes, Robert, murdered. We're here to
Just
find out
furiously
how.
Furiously putting on and then removing sunglasses.
As you guys, as you open the sheet there, Mio, are you both doing it?
I assume
Yeah.
he's just like standing there putting his glasses on, and I'll take off both.
All right. As you pull over the blankets there, you do see the two forms of like what look to be like a larger dog, like bigger than the both of you. And then you do see what looks to be like another guy that both of them have what look to be like huge, two 4-inch holes completely through the both of them. Exactly Matt's description, actually, right there.
I'm not dead yet.
That
Except
looks
for
pretty bad.
but yeah, both of you, you do see like the two holes there punctured through them. What is it you guys are looking at for?
Dare say it looks fatal.
I would like gloves.
You feel you snap your fingers, and then you like very shortly after you feel like these latex kind of.
Yeah, I just snap my fingers and open them and wait.
Like you're just holding it. Somebody like puts them over your hands.
No, just like they have to put it in my hands, and I'll put them on, but I'm definitely gonna put them on like slowly and snap them.
Oh yeah,
and
they
stuff.
put it in your hand.
Yeah.
Bert is
Like
going
this-
to kind of rub his hands together, and then the light is going to show up, so he kind of illuminates the activity.
Perfect. Yeah. Snap, snap, light. All right, let's see what we have here. Yes, this thing's, and I'm like poking around in the hole and stuff like that, and pretending to do an autopsy. Yes, I can see there in theirs. It does appear to be a fresh mark. Is there any burning or anything on the wound area? Like,
Yeah,
can I tell
make
what
a,
type of spell?
yeah, make both of you make a investigation check if you want to get it like a good detail of like what happened here.
Come on, Mama.
I would like to burn an inspiration.
Alrighty. Actually, I'll say that you can do that at advantage. You don't have to burn the inspiration because you did get the. Or
Sorry, guys. It's just taking me a long time to get.
I'm like wiggling my fingers for a really long time, trying to get the gloves fitting right. For fuck.
Oh, fuck. So Mio, you do remember the details of like they were both hit with like a spell, but you're not able to determine what it is. To like, it could be anything that could like blows a fucking hole through you. But Robert McGill, would you like to make an investigation check?
Yeah, sorry, it's just taking a long time to
like you don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah,
You're not a doctor.
I'm gonna do a performance
There we go.
to make it look like I'm really doing great.
Should take his sunglasses and put them on.
As I touch thing, Robert's saying what it is.
All right, so investigation. Robert, you determined that these were like a missile kind of type spell that would like puncture through the body. Like you've with your knowledge of like even just with like it not even into the arcane, but like just with general spells, like this would have been like more along the missile side rather than like a ray or like an aura.
Okay, Robert is going to kind of lean slightly closer to Mio and sort of whisper, and he's going to be like, "Mrs. Mio, we've got a problem here. This is the work of a powerful wizard. Dare I say, a magic man?"
Ah, yes, I see. I had also heard word of Jib. Jib, I believe, was the calling.
Isn't that a brand of peanut butter?
Yes, possibly. I think it is time to make a deduction. Yes?
Is there any way we could track these two down? Can we go back and grab Meatball and the bare naked ladies there?
Oh, that might be a good idea. Yes, the captain and the seamen we were saying.
Right, yeah, those guys.
Yes, they might be helpful in these. Good. Let's do that.
All right,
we're gonna have to shake these investigators, or
we're gonna as you guys are inspecting the body there and make your kind of determination. We're gonna pop over to Jib. Jib, you are chilling in the forest. How's Jib feeling? What are you doing?
The swamp water slowly bubbles as Jib rises out of it with war paint on his cheeks. And
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Like Rambo. They drew first blood.
To be or not to be.
I want to like sit at the edge of the field looking at the city, like making a plan, but not actually having a plan.
All right.
It's the beginning of the thought process.
Make a perception check, please. Oh wait, you also have that ability. Shit, can't remember.
No, it's only unless something's like attacking me.
Oh, if does it specifically have to be?
Yeah, it's got to be like a harmful. It's
okay.
It's only for dex saves.
Oh, okay. Okay, so with this you hear like kind of okay, it's not an attack. Like you do hear like some creaking going on in the background there.
Creaking?
Yeah. Like familiar creaking like you see at the far, like at the edge of the road there, you see like this large kind of one sec, is it on the map? There we go. All right. You see like this large like tree kind of right behind you, letting out this as a giant like oak face like kind of just opens up.
I'd like to burrow. I'd like to dig into the ground and get away from the tree that I'm beside. Jib would just freak out. Jib!
Oh, yeah?
And yep, just stick his head in the ground like an ostrich or start digging a hole.
Okay, are you trying to hide?
Yeah.
All right, make a stealth check, please. Actually, I'll say that with a 14, you see this thing? Passive perception? Sorry. Nope. You hide.
I could.
Perfect. I burrow the hole and I sit at it. Facing the other
You
way.
feel this tree. Oh, I long for a conversation. But nobody travels these roads anymore.
Oh, it's a damn demon door.
An old losing tree to himself.
Jib would, like, after a while, would poke up like a meerkat to look at this thing.
You see that, like, very few leaves kind of, like, blow off of this thing as it's, like, kind of just... You hear, like, it kind of, like, humming and hawing as, like, the day... Or as it's going there. Make a...
I don't want to interact with
actually,
this thing.
what would you like to do?
Jib's gonna make a break for the town. This tree is dangerous. Run away. Yeah. I don't want to, like, go into the town, but close to the gate or something.
All right.
Closer, yeah.
If you're, are you trying to sneak by the tree, or are you just fucking taking off?
I think I'm just taking off. Isn't it this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You just fucking take off that way. We'll go back to the map. Oh shit. Sorry, I gotta bring you up to the map here. This is crazy.
Every time the map changes, it says determining scale sizes, and I imagine that that's kobold scales.
The loading screen is like kobolds standing on like little weighing scales. And then they like walk off.
Aww. I fucking wish, man. I wish I had the budget for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you're so you're probably about further out right here there, Jib, on the map. So just on the outside of the city. What are you doing as you finally left the area you were in?
Jib just goes back towards the town, running like a crazed creature being chased by a monster. It's like all serpentine and bouncy and... If I can get close to the town, I would just start screeching.
As you approach the town, you notice that the doors to the, or like the large gate to the town has been closed off. And you
Perfect.
do hear like the...
Like I've said many times, I don't want to go in there.
I guess the kind of stillness of the city there that...
Perfect.
Yeah, you come
Quiet.
upon the town and
I'm gonna be loud.
you see that it's kind of locked down.
Perfect. Jib stays outside the walls and just starts screeching like... Just like a baby kobold screaming for its mom.
Just on the outside?
Yeah, sort of like away from the wall, so like people can't drop stuff on me. Sort of like a safe distance, but also I'm just screaming for attention.
2 steps out of the woods. He's still like 40 paces away, but like...
Yeah, I'm just screaming.
Make a performance check. See how many people hear you.
I sound like a distressed kobold.
Something got caught in your throat while you were like in the swamp.
Ooh. You caught a
As you
cold.
put let out that first like kind of scream, you're like
It's like half a rat comes flying out.
It's like
a mattress.
It's just some foam.
But yeah, with that, you don't draw too much attention there.
That's all I'm gonna do. Jib Jib's gonna keep screeching.
All right, so we are going to go over to 1 sec.
Sort of like
Magic Tim. 1 sec. Nope, that is not it at all.
Oh God!
Yeah, no, I don't
That
want
is
to be
not
there.
it at all.
Whoa. I don't want to be there either.
I meant to go to the barracks.
Oh, the barracks?
Yeah.
How the heck am I already at the barracks?
Yeah, wasn't
They
gonna
wanted you-
contest it.
Oh yeah, he was going to contest it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're trying
Sorry,
to
bud.
grab
Sorry,
me.
buddy. We will go back up to that. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have fucking left the map. My bad. Yeah. So you're as the guy like kind of clutches under your arm there. Yeah, you
Saw the
can try and
future.
contest.
Yeah.
Well, what would it be? Athletics, acrobatics, or?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever. I guess he's using athletics.
I'll use my acrobatics to just kind of try and pull my arm away and just be like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's trying to strong arm you. Oh shit! But you dodge under him.
Wait a
and he's
minute.
like,
Sir, give me a minute here. You said the town is about how long ago? How long ago did this happen? This town being opened? Because
Sir, you can't be resistant or you, sir.
Fuck it! I dash towards back to the tavern.
All right. He's gonna try and make a grab for you.
Well, if I've already gone away from his first grab, how can he's just grabbing again?
Yeah, he's just trying to grab you a second time.
Well,
he's
there's no
gonna
way
try
I
and
can get out of that.
You can try.
Well, there's
He's gonna-
no way.
So
There's
yeah,
no way
yes.
I can.
He's like, "Why are you running, sir?"
Well, you're just grabbing at me for no reason. You didn't even give me a chance to explain myself. You said, "Yeah, I don't even know what happened to my town. I've been gone for so long."
You've been lying to me since you came in.
Who said I'm lying? You said the town was abandoned. You never even told me what happened to
I
it.
didn't
How
say
long ago?
it.
I haven't been home in over 300 years.
300. What?
I'm a 400-year-old gnome. I haven't been home in 300 years.
So what are you doing here, sir?
I told you I'm passing through.
Just passing through Barham? Nobody just passes through Barham. People come here to shop all over, sir.
Well, maybe I was gonna do a little shopping on my way through the town. You didn't even let me talk, man. You just tried to grab at me.
Well, sir, you're acting pretty
Suspicious.
You're acting pretty suspicious there at this time of night.
Well, I'm
Walking
sorry,
around.
sir. I'm just used to being on the road, or is all, you know. I'm not used to guards questioning every which way I want to go.
Right, listen, I might be a little on hot tempered tonight, sir. I apologize. It's high tensions, you know. We just had a situation.
I apologize as well. I'm just feeling a little accosted, is all, you know. I'm
right,
sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings or anything either, you
No,
know.
nothing like that, sir. It's just it's out this time of night, and I don't know you too well, and you did not seem, your story's not matching up, sir. So I'm just trying to question you. It's all.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. There's no... Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I haven't been home in like 300 years. I'm just passing through. Was gonna do some shopping, I guess. I mean, it's a beautiful town you got here, but I just want to go to the tavern and go to sleep. I mean, what's even going on in town, anyways?
I
That's like
I already
you
just
said
said
there
it
was
was
a
a
murder. Yeah, you said it was a murder.
yes.
Do you know who committed the murder?
We have descriptions of a two kobolds, and
I would know.
I'm sorry.
I'm a gnome, sir, so why can't I just go to the tavern?
Well, I'm just saying for your safety, sir. We're just trying to keep an eye about the town and trying to,
Okay, then.
keep the people safe. So I'm.
All right, you know what? Thank you. You're doing a terrific job. I shouldn't be so upset either. I apologize. But yeah, I'm just gonna head over to the
Make
tavern,
a
man.
performance as well as a deception check, please, as this is going on.
All right, deception, nat 20,
Whoa.
persuasion, 9.
Disgrace.
Performance.
All right. Well, I feel bad for mistreating you. I apologize, and I didn't mean to strong arm you like that. Tensions are rough, but I'm sorry, sir. I do need to question you some more. I would appreciate it if your story, if you were very forthcoming with me there, sir,
Okay. Well, like I
about why
said,
you're here.
He believes him, but he's not gonna do what he's.
I was gonna do some shopping and then head out to the next town. I'm just a wanderer, man. I just like going from place to place.
You don't
Open
get too
road.
many wanderers, sir. It's kind of usually people come to Barham for a reason.
Well, I didn't come here for no particular reason, just to do some shopping, see the sights, and head on through, you know?
All right.
I don't
Well,
see
you
what
crossed
the
the
issue
sea
is
just
with
to come
that,
to
you know?
Barham. You could have
Pardon?
chopped anywhere from where you were pointing off on Faerun, sir. There's plenty
Yeah,
of
I
shops
know.
there.
I realize that, but, I had to get away from Faerun. It's such... You know what? They don't take kindly to my kind where I was from there, so I just wanted to get away. That's why I've been gone for so long.
Really?
He left home.
Yeah.
I thought.
What the fuck?
Huh. Well, laws are usually stricter. Wait, gnomes have always been accepted.
They've been accepted in some places, but not that town. Well,
No,
not my
Faerun is
family.
pretty accepted
Not
in Faerun, sir.
let me explain you. Not necessarily no,
No,
my
sir.
family.
Please,
My
deception
family
check.
particularly. Pardon?
Deception check.
All right. My family in particular, you see,
She's gonna make
14. Pray for Mojo.
There's
Man,
been
these
so many crimes.
Seriously? Like, is this guy like fucking Sherlock Holmes?
fucking sure tonight he is. Apparently.
Apparently. Holy shit.
Apparently, yeah.
He's like, I might have to call in some outside help, sir. You might have to come with me.
He's got one of those rocks,
Come
those
willingly, sir.
speaking rocks. He's just like,
Well,
we're
I'll
gonna
come
be back.
willingly. All right, sure. I don't want to
All right.
cause any trouble.
All right. Well, we're gonna try and take you over to the barracks there and just question you, sir. But yeah, we're gonna pop over to sorry. Mio and Robert McGill, as you two have inspected the body there. Or the bodies, I should say.
All right.
The warrant
I think
officer is
we're-
kind of waiting with his he's like tapping his foot. He's like, well,
Hey, Mio, we gotta, if we're gonna find those two and make sure they don't get in some serious trouble, we better shake these pigs.
Robert is standing right there. Shut up. Jess, it would see that these wounds were caused by quite a big impact. Many spells at one time. It seems extreme for one person to do such damage. You said it happened instantly.
There was a second magic missile. The grassy knoll. Sorry.
Continue.
This looks like it was done by a magic arrow. Yeah.
It's strange. Yes, a magic arrow, definitely.
Wow.
Yep.
And I think usually is Jess.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. I cut you off there. My apologies. This once.
Thank you, Jess. Of course, you must not interrupt an eldress. This is very highly skilled magic here, and I think with just the two of us, we won't be able to catch the culprits. We need to go back and find our other companions from the captain and seaman band.
Upon that note, you hear this sudden, note, or like this kind of like ringing through the air, the both of you, and you hear, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Loud! So much loud noises recently.
Oh, was that loud into your? I'm sorry.
No, it's me.
Okay. Okay, all right, that wasn't character. All right.
Sorry.
But anyway, you see this. Both of you see. Actually, Mio, I don't know if I want to ask you to roll a history check. But this guy seems familiar. And Robert, you see like this stout kind of like kind of rotund man, very elegantly dressed. Yeah, it's another pink skin. He's dressed pretty. Very
look at
another one.
So many fine clothing.
Yes, thank you, Kobolds. And he like walks by and he's like, yes, it seems that an expertise, it seems that you are in need of some magical expertise. I can take it from here, warrant officer. And then the warrant officer's like,
takes his sunglasses off.
Like, Governor,
You gotta take that from him?
The hell?
I guess I kind of have to. He's the governor.
Oh, Jess, I see. My bad.
I guess. And these are the two helpies, and he like does like the quotation fingers.
Well, if you don't need our expertise, of course, my elder self will simply be on our way. If you don't require it anymore, your governance.
No. We wouldn't want you to feel left out. But
yes, of
I can
course.
easily determine that the magical energy is here, and he's going to like kind of go on the outline of the bodies that are like you were discovering earlier there, Mio or Robert McGill. He's like, the radius was probably within 30 feet in order to get this kind of impact, at least with these two, and then it seems like you mentioned magic arrows. I think I just came into.
Yes, Governor, I believe that, in fact, the magic arrow that killed these people was fired from a very great distance, from a very tall building, possibly by a hidden sniper somewhere. And it's possible that we've got an assassin on our hands.
Jess, who was this man? He must have been of great importance, possibly to you, Governor. Do you know him?
Was
this your dog?
No, I wouldn't deal with such things. I wouldn't deal with such beasts, but it sounds like this was a politically motivated. And at the determination, a second level. Ugh. Unnecessary. Whoever this is a terrible spellcaster.
Oh, I see.
He
Okay,
just
yes.
kind of like wipes his hand off, like on his after like touching
I
it.
am thoroughly insulted.
Mio Mio claps her hands together, and she's like, "Well done, Governor. Well done. Such an amazing deduction. I've only been here a moment."
Yes, I think I do have this quite wrapped up. Thank you.
I like curtsy. Begin to back up.
But he's like, and also the determination of the kobolds. If we want to determine if they are either regulars or outsiders.
Yes, from our
And you
deduction,
two.
based on the appearance, we think that they are mother and child.
A mother and child kobold.
Yes, you said.
Both spellcasters.
Well, only
I
one
still
cast
think
these
that it was
spells.
an assassin.
I believe only one cast this spell. That is the review from the people we interviewed.
Ah, yes. So one
Yes.
spellcaster and a mongrel.
Yes, and a child. I know they're wee and they're quite wild at that stage, but you know, still a child. I don't call yours little piggies.
Yes. I suppose your people are. Well,
I don't call them little piggies.
keep up your good work, warrant officer. Do let me know how the situation handles, but we will not. We will keep the city on full lockdown. I will be having Patsy give me a sponge bath tonight. Ta-ta! And he like prances off, or not prances off. He like, what's that? Not he was like.
Mio Mio
he
curtsies
just
as he walks.
kind of
away.
opens like this portal and then just.
And then she gags.
All right, we better go find Meatball.
Yes, I think you're right. Commander, that was awkward, wasn't it?
Yes, he's quite the. I've never met somebody that pompous.
Yes, he's, I pity you for having to work under him. You do such great work. And for us to be able to assist you, we're going to go get our friends and scour the city. The city is locked down, of course, correct?
Yes, the city is locked down, but yes, that is very noble of you.
Yes.
Anything we can provide if.
Yes, and because we are kobolds, obviously, and we will be moving about the city looking for those murderous assailants. Do you have like a badge or something that we could take with us so your guards will allow us to pass? You said one had escaped into the outside.
We do have the city's tokens of favor. We are usually the mayor, and the governor comes through here every now and again, but just to. And he's like, actually, you know what? He could be scrying on me. Never mind. But here you go. The mayor usually gives these out to people who are assisting in city investigations. This does not put you above murder.
Oh, of course not. I would never dream. We are here to help you solve this case. And we shall do so forthwith. And then, yes, we put on our sunglasses. Lawfully.
But we will try and give you some leeway entry through the city as you need to do the investigations, but that does not mean break the law, just so we are clear.
On my word as an eldress, I will uphold the law as I know it best.
You got it, little buddy.
All right, and he hands you guys over like these kind of platinum tokens that you see that are like imprinted into like this fine kind of like actually what you see like the windmill actually on the coin or like on the token that seems to be like the center of the town.
Oh, pretty.
But yeah, he gives you like these little tokens. He gives you he's like, how big is your party actually? And he like reaches into his bag.
Oh, I don't know. We haven't invited anyone yet.
I like.
Well, you do have a party there, correct?
Yes.
Do you want to come?
Robert, our
I
band.
think you could come here. You seem like a pretty cool guy.
Sorry, he's getting senile again. Robert, our band. What is there, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8? I feel like it's 8. 8 is the
Yeah,
number.
It's,
Is it 8?
yeah, let me.
Yeah, 8 people.
This and Tavy, Robert and
Oh
Neil.
shit! No, I didn't mean to pull you guys with me there.
There's the guitar man, people who set up the show. I think it's around 8. Best to give us 10.
Yeah, I think so.
There's some, I just don't pay
Meow.
attention. I'm the same.
Neo, do you remember, weren't we supposed to be going to like a bed and breakfast or something and trying to find a man-bear pork?
What? No, that is their next album. Shush, Robert. We'll get to
Right,
you.
sorry. Okay.
He gets like this when he gets.
Don't want to give away the show,
But I
Here,
believe we
how
left.
about I give you 10?
Perfect,
We're
thank
gonna
you.
have out amongst ourselves.
We will get our
Peeves
Peeves and Terry to bring us to the inn for our companions.
Not necessary. We can provide you a special escort if you prefer.
Yeah, we're gonna need an escort.
What?
No.
Oh, yeah, Robert. No, Robert, what do you think? Peeves and Terry need the exercise anyway. We have to return them for dinner.
Oh, but I liked it riding on his back.
Well, why would you want an escort when we can ride on Peeves?
Oh, I get to ride on him again? Alright, that sounds good.
Yes, thank you. We will. I think I have a sending stone to contact you.
Yeah, I'll get Meatball on the phone here. Meatball, this is Robert. We're gonna be coming to your location.
We're walking away as he's talking. We're walking away.
Actually, Robert McGill, you hear in your ear Meepo's voice saying, "That's going to be quite difficult, I'm afraid. I've been called in for questioning by the guards."
Well, what did you do this time?
I didn't do anything. What did you guys get up to?
We've been investigating a criminal conspiracy of some kind of political assassination.
Whatever you
but
did, whatever happened, they're looking for a kobold in.
We're coming to the inn, so get ready to see us, alright?
I'm not at the inn.
Yeah,
Prepared.
okay.
You will meet some guards along the way, but
He puts the phone back in his pocket. Doesn't hear anything what it's saying.
Hello? Hang up on me.
What does he say, Robert?
He said he's been taken in for questioning.
Well, that's odd. What did he do? He's always causing a ruckus. This is why we're here in the first place.
Yeah, I think it was sexual assault or something.
Oh my! I
all
must keep a
neutral.
distance.
Oh, motherfucker.
He hears that on the other side of the phone. He's still on. He's like,
Oh, no, he's not. Oh, shit. No, so he does. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, you totally did. You was going to be like, motherfucker. We are going to go over to
Who is putting the puddles down?
I got sunglasses.
We are gonna go over to, I forget if, sorry, is it either Jib Jib or
Maybe Jib Jib.
Jib Jib? All right. Jib Jib, as you're on the outskirts of town there, you notice you're calling out again. Yeah. Make a performance check.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
With that, you do get like a squawk. It's probably not as loud as you usually can do, but you do let out like this kind of. Sorry.
Adorable.
But you do hear like this kind of commotion up top the wall, like what? Stop the doctor!
Oh. Thanks.
I would
do
just
anything?
no. I just keep screaming.
Just me?
All right.
Oh no. It's
After a while, you do hear like this kind of like kind of ruffling, or not ruffling, but like this rushing of like people along the wall, and
Oh my god.
you do hear like this, "What's out there? The city is off limits."
Is there a wall to this town?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's kind of like a wooden kind of
Palisade.
more of a barricade, like going around the wall there, or sorry, like going through here. But Robert, what tokens would be? Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, ignore the side.
But yeah, there's like a kind of like just like a barricade there. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Can I don't know, dip down in the grass and sneak over to an area where there are no guards on the wall? Like however far
yeah,
that
so-
might be.
Yeah. So make a actually, it's dark. I'll say that you can sneak along that through the shadows there, trying to make an investigation check as you're trying to see through the dark to see like where patches of guards are kind of split.
I rolled a roll.
All right, you notice like after doing some kind of
Reconnaissance.
going, or like some kind of like traveling through the fields this way, you notice that the wall kind of like comes out towards the sea here, but you do notice like further out into the fields there are like a little bit less like less guards atop the wall, so like a few less lights that you notice, not as busy.
Perfect. I'd love to go climb up and over the wall.
Alrighty. Yeah, make a stealth check at advantage because you're also you were also hidden from before. And yeah, make an acrobatics or athletics check.
I do have a climbing speed.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. It's part of my bestial soul.
Ooh. So yeah, you climb up over the wall, or not over the wall, but or do you climb over the wall? So it is like a kind of, it is made of like wood. So yeah, like it's easy to get up for you. But what do you do?
I would just go up and down and try to find somewhere to hide again.
Alrighty.
Be super sneaky.
So as you're trying to sneak, make a perception check to see, like, as you're kind of looking around, you can hear like the faintness of footsteps there. Oh fuck!
the faintest of footsteps.
Yeah, so you notice that there's a, or like you can hear that there's a guard atop the wall, maybe about like 15 feet, kind of coming towards you. Hasn't noticed you yet.
I slip into an alley.
All right. Make a stealth check, please.
Is it just roll until you fail? Is that what it is? I'd love to be like on the side of a wall. So like when he looks around, I'm not around. I'm up on the wall.
You yeah, as this guard is walking by, how do you you're pinned against the wall there?
Yeah, because I have a climbing speed. I want to move like a gecko along the wall.
Oh, that's so cool. Well,
When
it's
it's
like
always
this,
behind him.
picture like the
see?
camera going overhead, like following the guard, and then like it goes into the alley where you see like Jib Jib like crawling along the wall like a gecko, and it's like
Just my eyes reflecting in the darkness.
Spider Kobold. Spider Kobold.
Yeah, but you seem to make it over there. You are about. Let's see. We'll say that you're right here at the far edge of town. Or so you're about 20 feet. Jesus Christ. This isn't gonna work. So you're about we'll say 100 feet out into an open field towards like the nearest backyard.
Oh, okay.
As you see like little shapes of the houses there.
I move like it's D-Day.
All right, as you move through the field there. Yeah, you do come upon like the back gates here as the as you arrive there. Yeah, but is there anything else you'd like to do as you come up to the gate? There's a backyard there of a nearby house in a neighborhood. There's like no lights on. It's pretty dark out, except for like the city lights or whatever that seem to be kind of more illuminating. But you're kind of like in a more darkened area, so you're pretty good there, Jib Jib.
Cool. Does that mean I'm gonna appear in a number, or should I roll?
I'll say that make a roll there, please, to see if you end up, because you don't necessarily have a guide either, but you manage to find some kind of
7. The windmill. Oh, that's good. I can end up there. That works.
Windmill. Oh yeah, you go right back to the windmill. So after some time there, Jib Jib. 1 sec, I will find your token.
We can go to someone else though.
Alrighty. As you make your way there, we'll say you go to the windmill there. But we'll go back to Magic Tim as they've the guard has actually brought you in for questioning there.
I wish they were red.
All right.
They've only just
How long has it been exactly?
You can always paint them.
We'll say from. Let me take a look at the map there. From here to.
Yeah, penguins are special. They've only had black.
Oh God.
Razor makes everything black.
What are these called?
Kitty ear headphones.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at.
This map is so long.
Okay, dude, why'd you cover up my? Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah, we just see black.
We're just looking at
Yeah.
blackness, yeah.
Yeah, my apologies, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to find
Okay.
what.
No worries.
Devil ear ones. Those look pretty cool.
Looks super cheap.
They do, they look like crap.
They're a little better. They're just the black. They're red.
All right, so I'm just gonna get your token there, Evan. Sorry, guys, bear with me. I just got to get set up. I'm kind of flying all over the place tonight.
Yeah, we're going to a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe I'll see Meepo there.
Those are Beats ones.
They look like it, but I
Yeah,
don't
they're
think
probably
they
a
are.
knockoff.
Maybe he's not.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe he's not Captain Nasibian. Maybe he's Meatloaf.
I like the ones that look like
Oh shit.
That look like what?
Yeah.
speakers.
Yeah. The speaker ones look nice. Which I think is what the razor ones.
Opportunity, bless my soul.
I really love that rock and roll. Now I'm gonna blame them because I'm a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania, and they're discriminating.
Yeah, that's discrimination.
I'm actually a female kobold dressed as a male kobold. How dare you discriminate against me?
No, because
You're
a
I mean, no.
Yeah,
I'm actually a
Shut up.
broom.
you're a person of scale.
I'm secretly a broom.
Sorry, guys, I'm still setting up.
I'm
here,
not a
please.
gnome. I am a kobold, but I'm not a kobold. I am a girl kobold, but I'm not a girl kobold. I'm a horse.
I'm out here doing my best, trying to pin
But
this crime on a
but
mother
I'm
and
not
her
a horse.
child.
I am actually a broom.
How deep does that alter self spell go?
Man, I could make this guard look so bad, just like turn myself into a naked child.
Oh, yeah, but then they'd see you. Fuck.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
not what anyone else would think.
This guard go down on freaking child charges.
What?
Well, if he hits him, I think he's
I
gonna
don't
make
know
a
how
con
to-
save. Just beating
So
a
he's
child.
he's
Yeah, how long does that-
beating a naked child.
Well, he'd be wrestling you,
How
right?
long does that spell last for? Alter self?
An hour or something?
It lasts for an hour. That's why I was asking how long it would be, because I would have to cast it again if it's been an hour.
I'll say that probably like from getting from when you cast that spell to when they brought you, it's probably about like roughly about half hour.
Alright. Well, just for safety's
Oh.
sake, I'm randomly just gonna cast it on myself again and just maintain the fucking thing.
There's a guard right next to you pulling you in, or
Yeah,
like
I'm
bringing you.
praying, man. Can't I pray real quick before you take me in?
This is
Well-
not how casting works.
It's not praying. You like, are you not casting a spell?
It is
Would that be-
only vocal and somatic, so I'd just be waving my hands around and going blah blah blah. Does he know what that is? Like I'm RPing it here, kind of thing.
Yeah, magic isn't subtle.
It's not subtle. Okay.
It's not subtle. Yeah.
There's a
Well, in that case, I got a half hour left. I'm just gonna I'm gonna play it
Okay.
out and see how long this lasts.
I don't know
for.
if you can. I don't know if you can see down here, Evan, there on the map, but there's a guard here that brought you in,
Sure.
and you sit there in kind of like your table and chair there. It's kind of like a cold room there that they have you in. But
Oh,
yeah, you see this old grizzled man come in, and you see he looks kind of very looks like one of the higher ups, but he kind of just sits down at the table and he's like, "All right, so I was told that you're a visitor in the city here in Barum.
Yeah.
However, you seem to be not quite as forthcoming with some of your information here of why you're here."
I don't really see the need, you know. I'm just
Some of
an
the
old that's passing
information that
through.
you've given us have been blatant lies. So why are you here? And who are you with?
Listen, my name's Errol Filagro. My family was outcast from that village after my father committed fraud against the leaders of the village. It was a confidence game he called Prince of the Pauper, where he swindled them as a prank. It was just a jest, you know, but they took it to heart, and this led to my kid and kind becoming shunned by the human natives. Grumble, 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 you know how it goes. And then, I just kind of made my way here and there and there and here, and caught a boat, ended up here in Bremen, and then I was just checking out the town. Figured I'd check out some of the shops before moving on to wherever the wind takes me next. I don't really see the problem with it. I mean,
Mickey, are you trying to
deceive them, yeah.
Make a deception check, as well as a performance check, please, because you were still.
All right.
They're still suspicious.
15 on
Yeah, keep
deception
it up.
and 12 performance. Not the best rolls.
Gonna insight. All right. So you seem to have, be the wandering type. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but you are aware that there's a murder in the city, sir. So we've been trying to keep people safe and trying to keep them off the streets. And
I
it seems
completely
that
understand.
your timing here is a little bit uh, peculiar. We don't get many types like you in here, and it seems like
I'm
you don't
sorry
know
about that.
exactly where you are either.
Well, that's the kind of thing. I'm just a drifter, you know. I wander from here to there. I just caught a ride on a fishing boat over here, and I figured I'd try my fortune, you know.
Speakers company.
Is that all you guys need to know? Is it all right if I get going to the tavern now? It's been a
Not
long
just
night.
yet, as we do have some other people coming in. We'd like to question them. And you see, actually, Meepo and Othax head up the stairs, and they both kind of just sit they sit across the or sit on like a nearby bench waiting for their turn to be interviewed. But you see Meepo kind of shoots you like a quick look, and
You're allowed to like.
yeah, there's a certain kind of like a twinkle there that you notice, and then like it kind of like
Maybe if there was like
double checks, and then he like sits down.
antlers or horns or some shit.
All right, well, all right. Sooner we can get this over with, the better, I guess. I don't want to be no trouble, like I said.
All right. So, do these two look familiar to you at all? And he like points over.
I've never seen them before in my life.
Make a deception check. At disadvantage, please, because they.
Oh. 17.
You are on it tonight. Jesus.
I'm a dirty, lying kobold.
Not all of you are dirty, lying kobolds.
Someone had to fill the role with Ziggy left.
Fair enough. We do need the sneaky types. But actually, no, Jim. Anyway.
You told the truth. It was Antonio who lied.
Again and again and again and again.
Someone had to fill a role.
It's like, all right, so you didn't come here with anybody. So then, all right, if they don't look familiar with you, I would like a turn with these two, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, I guess.
All right, you stay put, please. We'll just interview these two. So yeah, yeah. One of the guards kind of like just stands next to you there. But yeah, you see Meepo and Othax sit down.
How everyone's falling off.
And it's like, so
in 14
I'm sure
minutes.
that our discussion earlier, you seem to be coming in here with a group of friends there, or a group of companions there. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And Meepo
Even
kind
you
of nods his head, and he's like, yes, I came in on business with a group of mercenaries. We're hoping to liberate the area of the Iron Legion. And then you see like the guard captain's kind of like, okay, that I mean, I'm not surprised considering how much of a fight this one put up. And you see like Othax like kind of sitting there like a little bit like disgruntled, got like a swollen eye from a scuffle that he got in one of the like fights with the guards. But it's like, well, we were given a description of the murder that happened in the town, and it seems that the connection to that, there's also possibility of the windmill. Would you know anything about that? And Meepo's like, no, I seriously wouldn't. I've been at the inn for probably the entire night since we came in from the dock. And then the guard is like, okay, so who did you come in with? And Meepo is like, I came in with my friend here, and he points over to Othax, and he's like, I came in with the mercenaries, who consist of Dragonborn, a dwarf, a
They're not gonna have enough kobolds to
tiefling, a kenku, a half-orc, and four kobolds.
Yeah. Think about it. Okay.
And he's like, okay. And these kobolds, you mentioned that you came here all together, and what were these kobolds like? And then he's like, one,
Jib.
we have a silver kobold, we have another, a Gil clan kobold. He's like, I don't. He's like, I don't deal with these clans there, fella. Can you be more specific? And Meepo's like, what? I don't seem to see why my companions and I should be held accountable just because you have a murder. It's a large assumption you're jumping to just because I'm a kobold, right? And the guard captain is going to be like, now, listen, we're not trying to make it a thing. But the worder was a kobold in dark robes and they had red skin, and then there was a smaller one. You mentioned there was a smaller one that was identified as well. Do either of these sound familiar? And Meepo kind of like he kind of like does a thing like a second check, and he's like, no. The two kobolds I'm with, I do have we do have another kobold that is more capable, but no, they do not fit the description you described.
Boy.
Magic Tim, as you're talking, the guard's just kind of standing over you there.
Yeah? He's just standing over me?
Yeah, he's just he's just guarding you.
Yeah, I was just saying my boy out of character because Meepo kind of, that was awesome of Meepo on his behalf. I wasn't saying that in character, sorry. But yeah, I'd be keeping silent this whole time, just kind of waiting.
He's like, we are mercenaries, but we do abide by the law. We do try. I'm sorry if my company's acquirement or a presence here has given any distress, but we're not we're not trying to cause rabble rouse here. I hope you understand. And so he's like, I hope you can probably just let this one slide. And Meepo is going to
Holy fuck.
Oh, you sexy bastard.
He's going to say, my party and I are of no concern. So the ones that you are looking for are the ones you need to find. But my party is off limits. And they got to make both got to make a save.
Oh no. These guys have been critting like crazy.
Oh no.
These aren't the kobolds. They all look at kobolds.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, fuck! Oh,
I called it.
No.
I fucking called it.
oh, fuck.
Run.
No, they're not buying it.
They both, get up and they're like, hey! What was that? What were you trying to pull? And you see, Meepo just put his hands up and he's like, all I was saying is that He's gonna make a deception check.
Oh, really? 2 actions? You just gotta roll till you succeed, right? And we roll till we fail.
I aid him.
He's going to just say, "Listen, all I was saying is that I'm sorry if my party caused any distress at a very sensitive time, but we are here on good faith and good business here. So I'd appreciate it if any of my associates, I don't know the name of one of them, however, it slips my memory. I can require the names of the others there if you need. But those are
There's 2
the
of you
ones
there.
that I would appreciate if
I don't even know the names of his companions.
we would not be
There was only white and black.
harassed in such a manner just because we have kobolds in our party.
The pink one?
I hope you understand. And the guard captain is just like, okay. All right. Well, if you could give us the names of the ones you can give, and he gives the names of the Yaga Furies. He does mention, he does remember Jib Jib.
Yeah, I know, but look at this.
Or he does remember Mio Mio, and he does remember Robert, because he stops calling them, but he does kind of stop, and he's like the other one I think was Biju, I think his name was.
Might be a little bit better.
And he's going to make a deception check.
Put a little bit of weight on the ear, but it's just sitting there wearing. Something about Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice?
Biju. So yeah, he's like, all right, Biju, can you give his description? And Meepo's like, well, he's an orange kobold, and he's usually one of our companions, kind of close confidants. So it's good if they stick together. But I wouldn't make note of his appearance. He's, I guess, something, and he kind of like does like a little bit of like a thing, like a kind of something's not quite. He's not sure what to say about it, but he kind of passes Jib Jib as like a new a kind of alias there, successfully, as the guy. He's like, okay, well, and then he's like, now is there? He's like, you did. You are actually.
What are?
Sorry, guys. I'm.
Mics.
All good. All right.
Internal.
Yeah. So does it have a mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after interviewing them, they get some names there, but they're going to be ushered out. Not like they're not free to go, but they are brought back to their cells there. But Magic Tim, he did know.
I can leave that, right?
Not so fast, sir. We still have questions for you.
Well, how many more questions you gotta ask, man? All right.
All right. We will go to. It's actually. What are we thinking? It's almost 10:30.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost 10:30. I mean,
I'm
it's
pretty
up to
hungry.
you. I can keep going for till 11. I mean,
Well, Matt and Lauren, what are you guys thinking?
I'd like to make dinner.
Yeah.
Sounds
Oh,
all right. Well,
Time for food.
All right. It seems like a spot that we can end off there. Sorry, guys. I know it was chaotic. I tried to roll with the punches as much as I could. I'm sorry. I know that was chaotic. I tried to keep it on some rails as much as I could, but I'm sorry. If,
It's fine. I think
lots
everyone
of
had
fun.
tons of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you did the
really
best.
fun.
Did the
All
best
right,
of a
well-
very chaotic situation.
Hero
I
I
Tim
hope
is
you
still
guys at
just
least
fucking
got some.
sweating. He's like, why are they said I could go after they asked these people some questions? Why aren't they letting me go? Fuck.
Captain and his seamen.
Right?
Yeah.
You acted suspicious, man. Some of your shit didn't match up.
Yeah, but he bought my lie when I told it to him last time. My last deception checks were good.
Yeah, but then you started adding more to the story, and then you were making some stuff that you were like, oh, they don't accept my people over in Faerun. It's like, you're a fucking gnome, buddy. And he's like, oh, that's where he was just kind of like, okay, like, you're something's fishy about you, like, you might be an accomplice, like, I'm bringing you in.
What are you
I'm
doing
still
wearing
a gnome.
plate
No, it's
armor
like
in the middle of the
Kobolds.
city?
Kobold. And we've only been here for like 10 minutes, so I think I'm good. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, man.
We
He's
should write
running
that
out
down.
the clock.
20 minutes
I'm
remaining.
literally running the clock.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I will, I'll try and see how I can tie this all together, but it's been interesting how everybody's kind of had, like, I hope you guys enjoyed, like, a little bit of an,
Hey, I was gonna.
investigation
Sorry, go
thing,
ahead.
even kind of shitty.
Shut the fuck up.
They were critting
No, we're
like mad, dude. That was insane.
Yeah, you had
I-
like 6 crits this session.
I was like,
Mhm.
I gotta fucking stop, because I was like, the mass suggestion thing, I thought was like a fun thing for, and then
I
like, they both
jinxed
credit,
it.
it's like,
I'm
fuck,
sorry. I
You
fucking
did.
how do I
jinxed
get
it.
He was like, don't ask about my party, and then they're like, we want to ask more about your party. And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
What I want to know is when Meepo looked at me and there's the twinkle, he knew I was Tiro Tim, didn't he?
So Meepo has some stuff on him that he could. He did give you some recognition
All right.
of, like, you had to do a bit of a double take.
Because I took note of that, and I'm just like, and then he's specifically like talking about like Jib and not knowing the other guy, blah blah, and I'm just like, this guy knows something that I do. It's good. It's good. It was really good, dude. This was an awesome session.
Yeah,
I
that's great.
I know if it wasn't for all the crits, it would be like I'm already in the tavern sleeping.
Yeah. So much shit would have happened if. Anyway,
Yeah.
All
These
Anyway.
guards are
hope you
lucky.
guys have a good night there, Matt and Lauren. I don't want to keep
Long
you guys.
night tomorrow.
Long night
Long day
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, have a good night.
Yo, kitty.